Hi, once again, everybody. Russell Brown with the Department of Communications, joined once again for this edition of On the Move, where we go inside some of the larger construction projects in Forsyth County with John Jefferson. He is the Director of Capital Projects for the county. Again, John, we're at 369 400, the new bridge just here behind us. We're on the east side of the bridge and what will be the new light at Browns Bridge Church. So, John, a lot of conversation about this project, especially earlier December. A message was put out about the bridge, and we'll get to that in just a minute. But I want to focus first on the widening project for 369. What's happening there?
Right. So the project extends from Coal Mountain Elementary on the west side of 400 all the way over to Holtzclaw Road on the east side of 400. The contractors, we've got a small number of utilities that we're still working with the contractor and the individual utility companies to get their facilities out of the way. The contractor's installing storm structures, curb and gutter, graded aggregate base, asphalt when temperature and weather allows. So we've got a lot of works going on along the corridor, and is continuing, weather permitting, to go on.
And as we get into winter too, I'm sure the weather conditions having a large impact on the construction here, right?
Sure it does. There are temperature constraints on when asphalt can be placed. And obviously, if it's raining and wet, you can't grade, and it's hard to get GAB to compact.
Okay, so definitely something to be cognizant of here as this project progresses. There's been some conversation on social media and frankly, some misinformation out there about the new bridge being built here across 400 on 369. What is the latest on that bridge now as construction is temporarily paused?
Sure, that's correct. The bridge, once traffic is up there, we want it to last several decades. 75 years is the general expectation for the design life of a project like this. So we want to make sure that everything is safe. We've got a team, GDOT, the county, the design engineers, our CEI consultant, the contractor. We want to make sure that everybody's on the same page. And once we move traffic up there, that we're good for the next 6 or 7 decades.
Excellent. And so the main takeaway is that the bridge is safe right now, as it stands, correct?
That's correct, yes.
Excellent. All right. So moving forward now, as we start to look at 2023, what are some expectations, maybe some benchmarks that you guys are looking at with this project?
Sure. Obviously, the first one is to get traffic up on the bridge. That'll allow the ramps A and B that are in the northeast quadrant of the interchange to have those open. So, for example, if you're going 369 westbound, you'll be able to take a right, get on the ramp, and go 400 northbound. Browns Bridge Church, the entrance is being relocated to the light here just over my shoulder. The folks going 400 northbound will be able to go under the bridge, loop around to get back to this red light and go either east or west on 400. So that's the first piece of the puzzle. The second piece is going to be the ramps C and D, which are in the southwest quadrant of the interchange. As soon as ramps A and B are open, the contractors got to tie in the asphalt from 400 southbound to the ramps, and also cross the existing 369 lanes there at a new red light that signal that'll be at the Chevron gas station. They're going to have to work some long hours to get that tie-in made, and then that'll be the second piece while we continue to work on the widening.
And these folks that are out here working, whether that's Forsyth County, GDOT, vendor partners, construction partners, they're working through bad conditions, bad weather, long hours, as you mentioned there, John. So we definitely want to say our thanks to them for all their work that they do.
Absolutely.
So folks, everybody out there, if you haven't seen it already, Capital Projects has got a great new website at forsythco.com. It goes inside some of the major projects inside the county, some details on those as well. So I highly encourage everybody, check out that website. It's at forsythco.com under the Capital Projects Department tab. John, thank you so much as always for joining us here for On the Move. We look forward to catching up again real soon.
Sure, thanks for having me.